Hi, welcome to New Year's, welcome to a new episode of PhotoshopLightroomTV. I'm Marek Mularczyk from sitetraining.co.uk, one of the UK's leading specialists in Adobe Certified training, and welcome to a new season of Photoshop Lightroom TV. We had a break, we're back. It's actually my temporary location, so this is going to change. Welcome again. Thank you for waiting, thank you for staying, and I hope you enjoy some new tutorials, new videos, tips, tricks and techniques. I've also got something for you. I've got some exciting news, but about that a bit later. Now let me start with some news from December, from last month. As you know, Adobe released a new version of Lightroom and Camera Raw. For more details, go to my blog PhotoshopLightroomBridge.co.uk. You find all the details, all the new cameras that are supported, new lens profiles supported in Lightroom and Camera Raw, and more about it. Okay, let's jump into the first tutorial, and in the first tutorial I'm going to show you how you can run Lightroom or Photoshop, Adobe software, on Linux. Now it doesn't run natively on Linux, so we're going to run a virtual Windows on it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's have a look on that. Okay, here we go. So this is Linux. I'm running Kubuntu Linux on it, Kubuntu 11 right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run virtual Windows on it, and I'll show you how to run Lightroom as an example, or Photoshop. So I'm going to launch my virtual box. In this case it's an Oracle, okay, and I've got a virtual Windows installed on it. This is the actual Windows, but it's installed in a virtual box. So what you do is if you bought a PC, you've got a Windows on it anyway, so you can use your existing license, or you can buy Windows on a DVD. Then what I did here is I installed Linux, so I'm running Linux on this laptop, and then I'm running a virtual box. In this case I'm using Oracle VM VirtualBox, one of the best virtual softwares on Linux, and one of the easiest as well. So I'm running Windows 7 64-bit. I'm just going to start it. So it's going to start in the VirtualBox. Now one of the great features of running virtual operating system is that it runs in like a box. So for example, if anything happens to your Windows in this case, even though you can run any operating system virtually. So for example, if Windows crashes, what you do is you basically just close the machine, and that's it. Yeah, you can click on it, and do you want to power it off? You can save it or shut down. I'm just going to cancel that. And because it runs in a box, it doesn't touch your operating system. So for example, I run Windows here just for Adobe software. So what I've got here is Adobe Creative Suite and Lightroom as well. But for anything else, I actually use Linux. Okay, because Linux is an amazing operating system. I use Linux for internet, so no viruses, right? But let's say you use Windows for internet. If you get a virus, what you do is you just shut down or remove the guest operating system, as it's called. So you remove Windows in this case. As simple as that. There's loads of great features about it. Okay, I'm going to launch Lightroom here. I'm in Windows, but it's a virtual Windows. You can see what's going on in here. Okay, now my catalog is not in here, so what I can do is I can choose a different catalog. Okay. So just an example, I'm going to create a new catalog. I'm going to save it in my pictures. That's fine. I'll call it test. I'll click save. And this will launch Lightroom in just a couple of seconds. Okay. Of course I can run it full screen. This is just an example of what I'm doing here, but I can easily launch it full screen, so it's like a normal Lightroom. Okay, I'm just going to remind you later about that. And yeah, I'm in Lightroom. Here you go. Okay, if you want to shut it down, you just close it down. This is just a normal copy of Windows, and you can shut down Windows as well, and in just a couple of seconds you'll be back in Linux. Any questions, let me know. If you go to saitrain.co.uk, SAI, you can send me an email, or if you can send me a message either on. Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, one could say, about running Lightroom and other Adobe software on Linux. Linux is an amazing operating system. Unfortunately, Adobe software, Lightroom and Photoshop don't run on Linux, but you can go around it by running virtual windows, and it has loads of advantages. Maybe it will run in the future, we don't know. There's a rumor online that Adobe is working on creating Creative Suite on Linux. We don't know if it's true or not. It's a rumor. This could be exciting because then Adobe could optimize software, because they could ship it with their own version of Linux, because Linux is free, is open source. Right, now the second tutorial will be a photography tutorial. I'm going to share with you a tutorial on one of the lenses. This will be the Canon EFS 1785 lens. I'm going to give you my own honest opinion about this lens. Okay, let's jump into that, and then after this tutorial I'm going to share with you an exciting news. I'll see you in. Hi, I'm Marek Mularczyk from saitraining.co.uk, one of the UK's leading specialists in Adobe Certified training, and the author of the blog PhotoshopLightroomTV.co.uk. This week, or this time, I want to share with you lens review. Here I have this lens here that I want to tell you about, the Canon EFS 1785. Okay. Just a couple of technical specifications of the lens. It's an ultrasonic lens, so it's quite a good lens in terms of the build, very good build quality for this lens. Now in terms of performance, well, you get what you pay for. So what I've noticed is quite a lot of vignetting on the images from this lens, especially at wide angles. Not the best performance in terms of quality, even though I have to say that in terms of the optic quality, it's really good for this lens. Okay. I'm actually looking at replacing it. I want to buy a more like a general zoom lens for travel photography, so I'm considering either 18 to 50 from Sigma or 18 to 70 from Tamron. Maybe I've had some really good reviews about these two lenses, so if you have an experience with these two lenses, let me know. If you have used this lens, if you can compare it. From what I read online, the Sigma 18 to 250 appears to be better than this lens. I've read some reviews where this lens receives like 80% and Sigma 90%. So I'm probably looking to replace this lens. Generally, good lens, but it could be better. I've been quite disappointed with the quality, optical quality of the lens. Autofocus, great, fast, near silent, really good. The optics could be better. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this lens, what your opinions are. Welcome back, it's me once again, Marek Mularczyk from saitraining.co.uk. If you have any questions, if you want me to create a tutorial about anything, just let me know. Send me an email, you can go to my website, saitraining.co.uk, or you can find me everywhere, Facebook, Flickr, Twitter, LinkedIn, and now I've got exciting news for you. I have just, I've finished writing my brand new book, and this brand new book is, well, it's going on sale. You can pre-order it, okay, but I'm going to give you more details next week, in next week's episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV, okay? So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week on another episode of Photoshop Lightroom TV. Thank you. Bye bye.